Little Genius Championship word activity today. I'm so excited about that. Omo Nikoro is my name and I'm pleased to meet you too. Welcome in. So this is slide 3. And remember that we're looking at words in category 1 of the Little Genius Championship Study Manual. Let's get right onto it. I can't wait. Starting with this, one of the most important things you have to take note of on this slide is that most of these words are incomplete. Now, taking a look at this, what word do you think is complete? Because if most of the words are incomplete, that means 1 or 2 words, of course, 1 word is complete. Which word would you say that is? Is it calf, or this, or both? We'll find out. Come with me. Starting with this one, blithe. It is an adjective and it has a magic E at the end, blithe. Remember that it is easier to spell words when you break these words into syllables. A syllable is identified by the number of vowel sounds it carries. Like a syllable has a vowel sound. Not a vowel, but a vowel sound. Now, looking at this word blithe, this is a silent E, so you cannot count that as a vowel sound in this word. So it has only 1 vowel sound. It is 1 syllable, and to complete this word, you simply add an E, and that's it. Blithe. Of course, you got that right. It is an adjective, and we move on. 2 is bouquet. The T is silent. Bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. Bouquet, it is a noun. The third one is a noun and it is bridle. B-R-I-D-L-E. If you notice, I'm trying to spell the words according to the syllables that they fall into. So bridle. B-R-I-D-L-E. The next is a noun. When we put this up on our social media platform on Instagram, quite a number of people had issues with it because they weren't sure if it's brilliant or brilliance. Now, if I'm trying to say that you are so brilliant, I am describing you, which is the noun, with the adjective brilliant. There's a T at the end. That would mean that brilliant is an adjective. But if I'm trying to talk about Omo Nikoro's brilliance, then there would be C-E at the end. Omo Nikoro's brilliance. That is a noun. Brilliance. Omo Nikoro is brilliant. I'm describing Omo. That's an adjective. Omo Nikoro's brilliance. That is a noun and it has C-E at the end. So this is B-R-I-L-L-I-A-N-C-E. Remember that when you break words into syllables, you are able to identify words that have 2 of the same letter and then split them according to the syllables that they fall into. Right? Moving on quickly. Number 5 is a noun. It is bungalow. Complete that for me. O-W, that's right. B-U-N-G-A-L-O-W. Great. 6 is butcher. It's a noun and it's B-U-T-C-H-E-R. This is a sound. It's a consonant sound. Butcher. Okay? Great. 7 is cabbage. It's a noun as well. Yes, I got that right. C-A-B. B-A-G-E, of course, you are a genius, you do so well. 8 is calendar. It is a noun and it's spelled C-A-L-E-N-D-A-R. Great. 9 is calf. It is a noun and it's commonly mispronounced as calf. But by the L is silent. Alright, so it is calf. Great. 10 is campaign. It is a noun and you add G-N to that, C-A-M-P-A-I-G-N. Now, you have to remember that all the words in this slide, rather most of the words in this slide are incomplete, which is most. Now we found out that this is complete. Let's see what other word here is complete. It's a Little Genius Championship. Moving on, this is caricature. It's a noun. It's spelled C-A-R-I-C-A-T-U-R-E. Great. This is a noun as well. It is castle. The T is silent. Yes. So if you're asked to spell the word castle, you're not sure if it's castle or castle. It's not castle. It's castle. But it's spelled C-A-S-T-L-E. This is a noun. It is caterpillar. Caterpillar. C-A-T-E-R-P-I-L-L-A-R. Great. This is a noun and it is cemetery. It is commonly mispronounced as cemetery. If you pronounce it as cemetery, you may miss this E sound here, this letter E. Alright, so it is cemetery. Remember, if you can pronounce words better, you would be able to spell better. And if you can spell greatly, of course, I mean, geniuses do that. Great geniuses like you. Yes, like you. Cemetery, cemetery. This is an adjective and it is cerebral. 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 Moving on, this is ceremony. Ceremony. It's a noun. It is ceremony. It is commonly mispronounced as ceremony. Now, the difference between ceremony and ceremony is stress. Where does the stress land? We'll talk about stress as we move on with this Little Genius Championship word activity slide. We'll talk about that. But we've got to move right on ahead. This is chaos. 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 It's a noun as well. It is not chaos. It is not one syllable. It has two syllables. That's easier to remember. It helps you spell words better. This is chimney. It is a noun as well, and it is chimney. Chimney. This is chronic. It's an adjective. You had add a C here. chronic. And this is clothes, not cloth. Clothes. I got you right there. Now this is a verb. If it were a noun, that would be this. Almost cloth. That is a noun. But if I'm trying to clothe a baby, that is a verb. I'm doing. It's a doing word. It's an action word. Clothe. So when you say verb, you have to remember that there has to be an E here. So if you're asked to spell the word clothe on the Little Genius Championship or anywhere else, and you're wondering, is that an E? Does it have an E at the end or no E? You have to remember what part of speech it is. That would help you know how to spell it. We're moving on to our fourth slide in a teeny weeny little bit, and I need you to stay right here with me.
Some say that food eating is forgotten, but no, not Havila. With Havila Food Lounge, the taste leaves memories unforgettable. From the small chops to the party jollof, to the soups and stews, forget it. Havila's got it.
Yes, it's good to have you right back on the Little Genius Championship word activity. Let's move right on to slide 4. The first word we have here is one that was taken off the Almost Word for the Day diary. Yes, we used this word recently on Almost Word for the Day, and it was so great to study. Cogitate. Cogitate. It is a verb, so it is tate. Cogitate. cogitate. Cogitate on that. Yes. The next word is an adjective, and it is coherent. Coherent. If it were coherence, if it were a noun, then it would be coherence. So you won't take note of that. Coherent. coherent. One great way to know your parts of speech is put that word in a sentence, right? The coherence of the LGC word activity. That is a noun, coherence. It is coherent. You're describing a noun. That is an adjective. An adjective describes a noun, right? Right. Moving right on, this is an adjective, so it is not comic. It is comical. Yes. comical. Remember, it is describing probably a video. Oh, that video is comical, right? Moving on, this is a noun and it is committee. There are several nouns that you can complete from this, but we're sticking with committee. Committee. This is a schwa, so it is not committee or committee. It is committee, right? Just tiny. Committee. committee. It's a noun. Committee. Moving right on, this is a noun as well, and it is competition. Competition. Because of this word, when people want to say the verb of this, they say compete because of competition. But the verb, the root word, is actually compete. And then this is competition. I trust that you can complete that, right? T-I-O-N. Beautiful. Moving right on, this is a noun and it is compunction. Compunction. C-O-M-P-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. Beautiful. This is a noun as well, and it is concession. Concession. C-O-N-C-E-S-S-I-O-N. This is a verb. It is condone. You add an E there, and there you have it, condone. This is a verb. It is covet. Covet, rather. Covet. I'm sorry. This is a verb, and it is covet. C-O-V-E-T. It is complete. Remember, I said that most of the words on this slide are incomplete. That would tell you that some of the words on this slide are complete. Have you noticed the first word that is complete? Yes, Genius, you have this one, covet. And what other word is complete here? This one. That is correct. This is curl. One more thing you should also notice with the parts of speech that we've given as clues is that some of these words can have different parts of speech. For example, I put this here, curl, to curl, right? That is a verb. The act of curling, curl, it's a verb. But when you have curls, that's a curl, that's a noun. So some of these words have different parts of speech, but we're sticking with one. So that I put verb here doesn't mean that curl cannot be a noun. Remember that, all right? Some have 1, 2, 3 parts of speech, but remember on these slides, we would pick and stick with just one part of speech. Moving right on, yes, we've gotten to the second half, and I trust that you're getting something of this, right? Yes, great.
It's a little dreamers championship.
Sound of that. Moving on, this is cushion. Cushion is a noun, and it's spelled C-U-S-I-O-N. There. This is an adjective, and it is dainty. Dainty. Fix the Y in there, and you are dainty. This is a noun, and it is dairy. 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 This looks like diary. Can be confused with diary. But this is dairy. The best way to pronounce this is think of hair. Hair, dairy, dairy. It has to do with milk, dairy products, milk related, right? But this is a diary. You know that little book that you write things on? Diary? That is this one. All right? So you have to know the difference. When you ask to spell dairy, you know what to spell. The A comes before the I for this one. On the Little Genius Championship, when you're asked to spell a word, you would be giving the meaning of the word. Just in case you're not sure of the pronunciation, because dairy and diary are both nouns, right? So just in case you're not sure of the pronunciation, you'd be given the meaning to help you be sure of what word you have been asked to spell. Moving right on, this is a noun, and it is decadence. Remember, if it were an adjective, it would have a T at the end, decadent. But this is a noun, so it is decadence. You put a CE right there and you're good to go. This is a verb, and it is complete. Defer, to defer, to defer, yes? To defer, yes, D-E-F-E-R. It is commonly confused with D-I-F-F-E-R. So when you ask for the meaning, when you're giving the meaning, you'd know just what word you've been asked to spell. Let's move right on. This is depot. Depot. It is commonly mispronounced as depots, but it's actually pronounced as depot. It is a noun, and this word is complete as well. This is desecrate. It's a verb. If it were a noun, it'd probably be desecration, right? But it's a verb, so it is desecrate. Add a TE right there and you're good to go. This is an adjective. It is detrimental. Detrimental. All right? Now, when you're giving this slide, when we do slides like this on the Little Genius Championship, if there weren't any dot right here, you'd be sure that this is one syllable of its own. But because this dot is here, you know that, oh, this should be broken into another syllable, so it is detrimental. Put an AL right here, and that is correct. This is an adjective. It is devout. Devout, rather. Devout. Add a T right here, and you're good to go. This is an adjective as well, and it is diesel. Diesel. Like I said, some of these words have more than one part of speech. So this can also be a noun, like the product, the diesel that you pour into a jan, and then describing a diesel engine, or that this is an adjective as well. Diesel. There you have it. We're done with the fourth slide on the Little Genius Championship word activity. Remember that all the words you've seen on all of these slides so far have been drawn from the Little Genius Championship Study Manual. And every single participant on the Little Genius Championship 2020 has this manual. If you haven't registered yet, you want to do that right away. Also remember that all the words we've looked at so far are in the first category of the Little Genius Championship Study Manual. When we get into the second category, we'll let you know those words may seem tougher, but we'll let you know just when we get in there. For now, I want you to go over this video one more time and join us on any of our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, your favorite, wherever. We'd love to see you on board. Omoni Kuro is my name, and I'll see you soon.
I'm little. I'm a genius. The champion in me is ginormous. I'm smart. Building confidence. One word at a time, that's intelligence.
I'm little, I'm a genius. The champion in me is ginormous. I'm smart, building.
Coherence, not Should I start again? I made a mistake.